it's Amazing Buys. I gave you guys a hint of what I'm going to be talking about in my short. It is going to be the new LoveShackFancy body mist. So I talked about quite a pricey body mist from yesterday, so I'm going to be talking about another pricey body mist today. I wasn't originally interested in this particular fragrance just because I did a review on their perfumes and I really wasn't impressed. If you like the dreamy type of like floral, like flower garden type of scents, I feel like you would very much appreciate their perfumes, but it wasn't my thing. But regardless of what I feel about a perfume, I still will try it out. I'll still review it. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. They're brand new 2024 body mist that just released. If you enjoy this type of content, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe. And let's get started. We're going to be discussing the first fragrance in this collection, which is called Berry Kiss. But let's talk about the price first. So for an 8-ounce bottle, it is going for $42. The bottle is pretty big. I just don't think it's worth that much. But some people love this brand, so I'm not knocking anybody's, decisions. I think that it's too pricey. This is in the floral fragrance family. The scent type is fruity floral. So the 3 key notes that are on the back of it is wild berries, marshmallow, and cashmere. I will say that these aren't as light as the perfume and as powdery. This one, you definitely smell the berries in this one. It has that softness to it, but not like a powdery softness. But let's get into the more in-depth notes from the website. So it says that the sweet scent gets its juiciness from the fresh blueberries, plums, and sugar-coated marshmallows with softness from skin musk and cashmere. So overall, it's very similar. It just says like what the specific wild berries are. I feel like this pretty much sums it up. I don't feel like this one is very unique because we have plenty of scents that have like berry notes in there and have like a softness, like comforting scent. I just don't think that this was worth $42. I feel like you can find something similar to this like at Bath and Body Works, or even Bodycology, to be honest. Like, if I'm comparing this to Frosted Berries that came out from Bodycology, people may disagree with this, but I actually prefer the Frosted Berries. I don't know. I just was like, about this one. All right, next up we have Velvet Sun. Now, this looked like it was going to be something completely different than what we usually see as far as their fragrances. Like I said, usually they're like powdery, floral, fruity stuff. So I was like, okay, what is this? This is in the Fresh fragrance family, and the scent type is Fresh Solar. The key notes are coconut water, ylang ylang, and amberwood. As you can see, it's way away from like the florals, like the cutesy, sugary, sweet stuff. Let's get into more of the in-depth notes. So it says the Fresh Solar scent sparkles with citrusy bergamot oil and creamy coconut water, which meets an all-over warmth thanks to the sun-kissed accord, ylang ylang, vanilla musk, and amberwood. This is definitely warmer than the other 2 body mists in this collection. I actually didn't really like this one. I get when it does say Fresh Solar. Even though this fragrance is warm, it's like the solar note like makes it bright, if that makes sense. It's not like a deep, musky, overly warm type of solar scent. What I didn't like in this fragrance particularly is the ylang ylang. So sometimes that fragrance note can come off as mature. Some companies have it in their fragrances where it's mixed with other things, so it's not overly mature. But I feel like it just was in this one. If you like the Bath and Body Works scent Tropidelic, you may enjoy this one. Just keep in mind, it's $42. So like, I do smell the coconut in there. I wouldn't have thought that it was coconut water, even though you clearly see that I turned over and looked at the notes. By the way, my gosh, like I really had to look at the bottle because it's almost blended in. I feel like the font of the letters and then like the bottle is see-through. I was just like, wait, what does this say? But I would have thought it would have just been regular coconut by the way that it smelled. But yeah, this is warm, solar, ylang ylang, and coconut like an all over scent. Didn't really get that amber wood feel to it. The ylang ylang kind of takes over everything. So this one was my least favorite. I'm going to rate them at the end. All right, so for the last one in this collection is Sugar Blush. This is in the floral fragrance family. The scent type is Fruity Floral Gourmand. And I was like, oh, wait. Now, when I picked up this one, I really started paying attention to the pictures on the bottle. Because, like, they always have, like I said, cutesy ribbons, bows, flowers, and stuff on there. But when you look at the back of this one, if I'm not mistaken, it has, like, little pastries on it. I was like, oh, gourmand. What? The keynotes is passion fruit, pink rose, and pink sugar. Thinking, you know, about that, I was like, why do they have pastries on here? I thought to myself, is this really going to be a gourmand scent? Before I tell you my thoughts, let's go over the in-depth notes from the website. So it says, this delicious scent gets its sweetness from a pink vanilla sugar note, spun with creamy rose, tart passion fruit, violet, and sandalwood. Yes. All right. For this one, I was pleasantly shocked. This to me is their best fragrance. This does smell like cotton candy for sure. You get that sugariness to it. You smell the mixture of fruits. Would I have guessed that it was definitely passion fruit in there? I grew up drinking passion fruit juice, and so I'm very familiar with that scent, and I wouldn't have guessed that it was in here. I feel like that's a tricky note to do in fragrances, but it did smell like a mixture of fruit. It smelled like some type of floral in there, but what took over this scent is like that sugar crystals and cotton candy feel to it. This is definitely better than Victoria's Secret cotton candy scent, because I have that and I'm still disappointed in that one, even though a lot of people loved it. When it says spun sugar, like it really does smell like that. So this was definitely the best out of their collection. Like I said, for $42, the reason why you're getting that sigh, and how I keep mentioning the $42, to be honest, I don't think any of these fragrances in this collection is going to last. I just don't. I sprayed some on my wrist. I think maybe the most you're gonna get is 2 to 3 hours. I think if you overspray, you'll maybe get 4, but these are just not going to last. While this one does smell good, Sugar Blush, I highly recommend like you at least try this one, because like I said, this one smells good. The other two was I just don't know if I don't think that it's worth what they're asking for. Again, some people buy things for aesthetics. I feel like the packaging on this collection is very beautiful. Like I said, bows, ribbons, florals, all that stuff on there, berries. It looks pretty. Even the perfumes that I reviewed from LoveShackFancy were very pretty. I don't know. It's just not my thing. But at least I can tell you guys what it smells like, and then you can judge it for yourself. Oh, before I go, let me go ahead and rate these 3 fragrances. I completely forgot. So number 1 would have to go to Sugar Blush for sure. Like I said, that was the best out of this collection. If you love sweet cotton candy scents, you will love that one. Number 2 is going to be Berry Kiss. Again, I'm kind of like, I smelled better berry fragrances, so I'm gonna give that number 2. And then number 3 is going to be Velvet Sun. I just didn't like that one personally. I didn't like the way that the ylang ylang note took over. So that is my rating for this. Thank you for watching, and as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping. Bye.